to spiritual enlightenment, the Book of Jehudi. The mighty king User had a son named Sedna, who was a vast scribe and very learned in all the ancient writings. And he heard that the magic book of Jehudi, by which a man may enchant heaven and earth and know the language of all birds and beasts, was buried in the cemetery of Memphis. And he went to search for it with his brother An-Hihor, and when they found the tomb of the king's son, Na-Nefer, son of the king of Upper and Lower Egypt, Marneb Sedna opened it and went in. Now the tomb was Na-Nefer, and with him was the cobbler's wife, Ahura. For though she was buried at Coptos, her cob dwelt at Memphis with her husband whom she loved. And Sedna saw them seated before their offerings, and the book lay between them. And Na-Nefer said to Sedna, "Who are you that break into my tomb in this way?" He said, "I am Sedna, son of the great king User, living forever. And I come for that book which I see between you." And Na-Nefer said, "It cannot be given to you." Then said Sedna, "But I will carry it away by force." Then Ahura said to Sedna, "Do not take this book, for it will bring trouble on you as it has upon us. Listen to what we have suffered for it." Ahura's tale. We were the two children of King Merneptah, and he loved us very much, for he had no others. And Na-Nefer was in his palace as heir over all the land. And when my brother Na-Nefer went to the cemetery of Memphis, he did nothing on earth but read the writings that are in the catacombs of the kings, and the tablets of the house of life, and the inscriptions that are seen on the monuments, and he worked hard on the writings. And there was a priest there called Nesipatah. And as Na-Nefer went into a temple to pray, it happened that he went behind this priest and was reading the inscriptions that were on the chapels of the gods. And the priest mocked him and laughed. So Na-Nefer said to him, "Why are you laughing at me?" And he replied, "I was not laughing at you, or if I happened to do so, it was your reading writings that are worthless. If you wish to read writings, come to me, and I will bring you to the place where the book of Jehudi himself wrote with his hand, which will bring you to the gods. When you read but 2 pages in this, you will enchant the heaven, the earth, the abyss, the mountains, and the sea. You shall know what the birds of the sky and the crawling things are saying. You shall see the fishes of the deep, for a divine power is there to bring them out of the depth. And when you read the 2nd page, if you are in the world of ghosts, you will become again in the shape you are in on earth. You will see the sun shining in the sky with all the gods and the full moon." And Na-Nefer-Ptah said, "By the life of the king, tell me of anything you want done, and I have it done for you. If you will only send me where this book is." And the priest answered Na-Nefer, "If you want to go to the place where the book is, you must give me 100 pieces of silver for my funeral, and provide that they shall bury me as a rich priest." So Na-Nefer called his lad and told him to give the priest 100 pieces of silver, and he made them do as he wished, even everything that he asked for. Then the priest said, "This book is in the middle of the river at Coptos, in an iron box, and the iron box is a bronze box, and the bronze box is a sycamore box, and the sycamore box is an ivory and ebony, and the ivory and ebony box is a silver box, and the silver box is a golden box, and in that is the book. It is twisted all around with snakes and scorpions and all other crawling things around the box in which the book is, and there is a deathly snake by the box." And when the priest told Na-Nefer, He did not know where on earth he was and was so much delighted. And when he came from the temple, he told me all that had happened to him. And he said, I shall go to Captos, for I must fetch this book. I will not stay any longer in the north. And I said, let me dissuade you, for you prepare Saul, and you will bring me into trouble in the Thebaid. And I laid my hand on Nefer to keep him from going to Captus. But he would not listen to me. And he went to the king and told the king all that the priest had said. The king asked him, what is it that you want? And he replied, let them give me the royal boat and its belongings, for I will go to the south with Ahura, her little boy Merab, and fetch this book without delay. So they gave him the royal boat with its belongings, and he went with him to the haven, and sailed from there up to Captos. Then the priest of Aset of Captos and the high priest of Aset came down to us without waiting to meet Nefinka, and their wives also came to me. We went into the temple of Aset and Heru, and Nefer brought an ox, a goose, and some wine, and made a food offering and a drink offering before Aset of Captos and Heru. They brought us to a very fine house with all good things, and Nefer spent 4 days there and feasted with the priests of Aset and Captos, and the wives of the priests of Aset also made holiday with me. And the morning of the 5th day came, and Nefer called a priest to him, and made a magic cabinet that was full of men and tackle. He put the spell upon it, and put life into it, and gave them breath, and sank it in the water. He filled the royal boat with sand, and took leave of me, and sailed from the heaven. And I sat by the river at Captos, that I might see what would become of him. And he said, workmen, work for me, even at the place where the book is. And they toiled by night and by day, and when they had reached it in 3 days, he threw out the sand and made a shoal in the river. And then he found on it entwined serpents and scorpions of all kinds of crawling things around the box in which the book was. And by it he found a deathless snake around the box. And he laid the spell upon the entwined serpents and scorpions and all kinds of crawling things which were around the box, that they should not come out. And he went to the deathless snake and fought with him, and killed him. But he came back to life again, and took a new form. He then fought again with him a second time, but he came to life again, and took a third form. Then he cut him in 2 parts, and put sand between the parts, that he should not appear again. Nefer then went to the place where he found the box. He covered a box of iron, and opened it. He found then a box of bronze, and opened it. He found then a box of sycamore wood, and opened it again. He found a box of ivory, and in it an ebony box, and opened it. Yet he found a box of silver, and opened it. And then he found a box of gold. He opened it, and he had found the book in it. He took the book from the golden box and read a page of Haku, words of power from it. He enchanted the heaven and the earth, the abyss, the mountains, and the sea. He knew what the birds of the sky, the fish of the deep, and the beasts of the hills all said. He read another page of the Haku, words of power, and saw the sun shining in the sky with all the gods, the full moon and the stars in their shapes. He saw the fishes of the deep, for a divine power was present that brought them up from the water. He then read the spell upon the workmen that he had made, and taken from heaven, and said unto them, work for me, back to the place from which I came. And they toiled night and day. So he came back to the place where I sat by the river of Captos. I had not drunk nor eaten anything, and I had not done anything on earth that sat like one who is going to the grave. I then told Nefer that I wished to see this book for which he had taken so much trouble. He gave the book into my hands, and I read a page of the Haku, words of power in it. I also enchanted heaven and earth, the abyss, the mountains, and the sea. I also knew what the birds of the sky, the fishes of the deep, and the beasts of the hills all said. I read another page of the haiku, Words of Power, and I saw the sun shining in the sky with all the gods, the full moon and the stars in their shapes. I saw the fishes of the deep, for divine power was present that was brought them up from the water. As I could not write, I asked Non-Nefer, who was a good writer and a very learned one. He called for a new piece of papyrus and wrote on it all that was in the book before him. He dipped it in beer and washed it off in the liquid, for he knew that if it were washed off and he drank it, he would know all that there was in the writing. We returned back to Coptos the same day and made a feast before our set of Coptos and Heru. We then went to the haven and sailed and went northward of Coptos. As we went on, Jehudi discovered all that Non-Nefer had done with the book, and Jehudi hastened to tell Ra and said, "Now know that my book and my revelation are with Non-Nefinka, son of King Mer-Ner-Ptah. He has forced himself into my place and robbed it and seized my box with the writings and killed my guards who protected it." And Ra replied to him, "He is before you. Take him and all his kin." He sent the power from heaven with the command, "Do not let Non-Nefer return safe to Memphis with all of his kin." In an hour and after this hour, the little boy Mar'ab, going out from the awning of the royal boat, fell into the river. He called on Ra, and everybody who was on the bank raised a cry. Non-Nefer went out of the cabin and read the spell over him. He brought his body up because the divine power had brought him to the surface. He read another spell over him and made him tell of all that had happened and of what Jehudi had said before Ra. We turned back with him to Coptos. We brought him to the good house. We fetched the people to him and made one embalm him, and we buried him in his coffin in the cemetery of Coptos like a great and noble person. And Non-Nefer, my brother, said, "Let us go down, let us not delay, for the king has not yet heard of what has happened to him, and his heart will be sad about it." So he went to the haven. We sailed and did not stay to the north of Coptos. When we were come to the place where the little boy Mar'ab had fallen into the water, I went out from the awning of the royal boat, and I fell into the river. They called Non-Nefinka, and he came out from the cabin of the royal boat, and he read a spell over me, and brought my body up, because the divine power had brought me to the surface. He drew me out and read the spell over me, and made me tell him of all that had happened to me, and what Jehudi had said before Ra. Then he turned back with me to Coptos. He brought me to the good house. He fetched the people to me, and made one about me. As a great and noble people are buried, he laid me in the tomb where Ma'ab, my young child, was. He turned to the heavens and sailed down, and delayed not in the north of Coptos. When he was coming to a place where we fell into the river, he said to his heart, "Shall I not better turn back again and go to Coptos, that I may lie by them? For if not, when I go down to Memphis, and the king asks after his children, what shall I say to him? Can I tell him I have taken your children to the Thebaid and killed them, while I remained alive and have come to Memphis still alive?" Then he made them bring him a linen cloth and strip of spices. He made a band and bound the book firmly and tied it upon him. Non-Nefer went out of the awning of the royal boat and fell into the river. He cried on Ra, and all those who were on the bank made an outcry, saying, "Great woe, sad woe, he is lost, that good scribe, and able man that has no equal." The royal boat went on without anyone on earth knowing where Non-Nefer was, and it went on to Memphis, and they told all this to the king. Then the king went down to the royal boat in mourning, and all the soldiers and high priests and the priests of Patai were in mourning, and all the officials and courtiers. And when he saw Nan-Nefer, who was in the inner cabin of the royal boat, from his rank of high scribe he lifted him. And they saw the book by him. And the king said, let one hide this book that is with him. And the officers of the king, the priest of Ptah, the highest priest of Ptah, said to the king, Our Lord, may the king live as long as the sun. Now Nefer was a good scribe and a very skillful man, and the king had him laid in his good house on the 16th day, and then had him wrapped on the 35th day, and laid him out on the 70th day, and then they had put him in his grave in his resting place. Thus, it is important to understand that there are certain kinds of wisdom that are not for all human beings because they are not ready to hear the teaching. Arrogance and power may allow them to gain access to certain materials and levels of consciousness, but they are not ready to understand what they will experience, and therefore they cannot integrate it properly into their lives. Consequently, they self-destruct, and those around them also suffer because of their short-sightedness, greed, and egoism, which can be so subtle even those in positions of power or even the royalty can be unrighteous or harbor unrighteous thoughts that may be seen to them as reasonable and true. However, the final and ultimate authority over all of this is Jehudi himself, who symbolizes the intellect aspect of personality. One's own intellect rejects the wisdom teaching and leads one to misery due to the subtle impurities of the mind that cause flaws in the thought process and cloud the reasoning capacity. Even though Nan-Nefer and Setna were warned, they ignored this and pressed on anyway. Aspirants should learn humility and patience while gaining purity of hearts. They should approach an authentic preceptor who will guide them in the proper way and show them the mysteries in the appropriate time and place.